Another great week for Filipino football. Manila Digger showed
no mercy
to Mendiola in a 10-goal extravaganza. Who will win the battle for fourth? And we have to say our goodbyes to a long-lasting streak. So keep your shirts on and let's get to it.
PFL, the cow, the cow.
Hi PFL fans, and welcome to another exciting PFL recap with me, Andy K. We have a lot to get through, so let's just dive right in. But first, let me ask you a question. Have you subscribed yet? If not, it's very easy. Just click the subscribe button and the notification bell, and then you're all set. On Wednesday, we went to Cebu, where dynamic Herb Cebu took on the Filipino national youth team. And Cebu were heavy favorites and started off good with a couple of chances. The youth team have used many players this season, and I don't think they started the same 11 even once. Cebu had a great chance after half an hour, but the shot hit the crossbar. And Cebu's dominance continued with another shot just barely missed the target. It was still 0-0 in half time. Cebu continued to struggle to find a goal in the beginning of the second half. The youth team's goalkeeper, Jamie Saaz, did a good job keeping the score 0-0. But in the 70th minute, Cebu's dominance finally paid off. Gaito Midtjylland broke through on the left and landed a beautiful strike in goal. It was 1-0 to Cebu. 10 minutes later, Cebu had a corner and Jamie Roskillo had it in 2-0. Then we saw a great goal, Rintaro Hama with the strike from distance, totally unreachable for Sandeas in goal, and it was 3-0 to Cebu. And then at the end of the match we got another goal, 4-0. Centre-back Gabriel Silva scored again for the second game in a row. In the end, a good result for Cebu, but again they had struggled to get that first goal to get going. Then we go to Sunday and we have two important results here, both played at Binan Football Stadium. We start off with Stallion versus Taguig. Massive game for both teams in the battle for a top 4 finish. Taguig had an early chance when Unoki got free with Lamas, but lacked coolness and put the ball over the goal. Stallion then took the lead when Placito placed the ball past Kamrad in the Taguig's goal in the 14th minute. It was a great start for Stallion. The rest of the half didn't give many chances, both teams defending well. Stallion go into the halftime with a slight advantage. Early in the second half though, the goal scorer Placito recklessly kicked Daisuke Sato in the head and was given a straight red card. It didn't look on purpose, but it was a reckless challenge. Soon after, Taguig capitalized on the advantage and equalized from the corner. It was Daisuke Sato who headed it home with a vengeance. Now with one man more, Taguig took command of this game. A brilliant chance to score was wasted in the 59th minute. Taguig pleaded for a penalty, but the ref had nothing for it. The pressure from Taguig continued and paid off. In stoppage time, Omid Nazari made it 2-1 for Taguig and 3 very important points for Taguig. This gives Taguig a good shot for the 4th place and Stallion might miss out. But there's 8 matches to go, so there's still a chance for Stallion to grab that 4th place. Then it was time to say our farewell to a record streak. Kaya hadn't lost domestically since February the 19th, 2023. 43 games without losing in the PFL and Copa. Kaya had the first chance, nice through ball to Melissa who got away from his defenders and lobbed the ball, but Watra in goal was on his toes and managed to grab the ball. Kaya continued to attack, but Watra was always there in the way. Then Lopez Mendy for Davao almost got free, but Cortez was very quick to narrow the angle. Melissa had a golden opportunity just before the end of the half, but he blew it over. But the half didn't end there. On stoppage time, Kaya got a free kick. Again, Watra with a very good save. 0-0 at halftime, and Kaya was really pressuring Davao. Second half started like the first one ended. Kaya put pressure on Davao, but the man between the posts held firm and kept the ball from going in. In the 58th minute though, Eric Esso of Kaya got his second yellow card, and Kaya, who's been in control of the match, was now down to 10 men. Still, Kaya was close to take the lead. A sloppy header from a Davao defender got Melissa almost free on goal, but it was a difficult angle and he missed the goal. Then disaster for Kaya. A cross from Costa was poorly cleared and the ball came back to Gabriel Costa, who somehow lobbed Cortez, and 1-0 for Davao. With one man short, Kaya couldn't come back, and with that, Kaya's non-losing streak is now over. This was a result I was hoping for to get things interesting in the top of the table, but I never thought it would happen. After that thrilling Sunday, we'd have an explosive Monday. Maybe not the first match though, Maharlika versus Loyola. This was a match I was excited for, two underdog teams that have found good form. Loyola is looking to crash the finals party to steal the 4th place. Maharlika most likely have no chance for the final spot, but want to finish the season in style and might trip one of the giants at the goal line. First half, Loyola was in control, having a couple of half chances. Maharlika's Abu almost threaded on a through ball to Kaole, but was deflected by a defender and the ball easily collected by the goalkeeper. Loyola was threatening with good deliveries on corners, but this header went wide. Loyola continued to challenge the Maharlika defense. And again, with a corner, Balabu in Maharlika's goal couldn't reach it, but the header wasn't strong enough and was cleared by a defender. First off ended 0-0, Loyola with the best chances. Loyola started off best in the second half with a shot from distance. Then about an hour of play, Kuku Narita broke in from the left and slid the ball past Balabu in goal, and Loyola took the lead. Maharlika tried to get one back, but Sambalante in Loyola's goal made a very good save. Then Maharlika got another chance to equalize, but the ball went past everybody. Loyola managed to hold on and win 1-0. 3 important points for Loyola, and they are now on the same points as Stallion and only 3 points behind Taguig in 4th place. And the last match of the weekend was Mendiola against Manila Digger, and Digger showed no mercy to poor Mendiola. Mendiola managed to hold on for 8 minutes, but then the carnage started. Wambata Fem with his first goal of the season. Usman Guy headed home 2-0 from a corner, and 2 minutes later Mane had already made it 3-0. Wambata Fem scored his second goal after 22 minutes. A shot from Guy hit the post and Tafan could easily hit home the rebound. Then a song in Digger's goal almost gave away his goal, but Stallion legend Doctora couldn't reach it in time and ended up colliding with the goalkeeper. Alog in Mendiola's goal had a lot to do and fought on bravely, having some decent saves. But with no help from his defense, it was soon 5-0. Top scorer Cisse lobbed Halog, and things were just getting worse for Mendiola. Cisse then made it 6-0, and the first half wasn't even finished yet. Usman Guy then scored his second for 7-0, which was the end result of the first half. In the second half, Wambata Fem got his hat-trick in the 53rd minute. Shortly after, Manila Digger had a well-struck free kick hit the post and the rebound in the side of the netting. 9-0 had to wait until the 72nd minute. Substitute Nishioka with great ball control just tapped it over Halog, and I think it might have passed the line before Gigante headed it in. Anyway, great play by Nishioka. Shahab Pida for Mendiola then got a straight red card for a high boot. Nishioka then put in the final result 10-0 and his second goal for the game. That concludes round 11 of the PFL and leaves us with this league table. Haya keeping first spot, but now just 1 point ahead of Manila Digger. Remember, first place qualified for the group straight of the Asian Champions League 2, and the second place gets to the qualifying playoffs. So getting top 2 is quite important. Cebu and Taguig holds on to the 2 last finals places. Stallion 3 points behind in 5th, with Loyola now pushing to get into the race for the finals. Davao took an important win against Kaya, but I feel it might be a little bit too late to join the party. Maharlika are in 8th and looking to improve that position, but are 4 points behind Davao now. Youthtum is still second to last, and things looking tough for the youngsters to climb, but will probably not fall either, so I think they will finish here on 9th place. But it's looking very gloomy for Mendiola. They just need to hold their heads high and try to finish the season as best as they can and avoiding big results like this one. Looking ahead of the weekend's matches, we have Loyola versus Mendiola and Maharlika versus Kaya at Binan Football Stadium on Saturday. Also on Saturday, but at the Dynamic Herb Borromeo Sport Complex in Cebu, we have Manila Digger versus Cebu, and then on Sunday at Binan, Taguig takes on Davao. Can Davao manage another upset? The final match this weekend is the youth team against Stallion. The match in Cebu is the one to watch, second versus third. It's an important match in the fight for an ACL2 spot. That's it for this week's PFL recap. Let me know your thoughts about the league or about this video in the comments. Thank you all for watching, and as always, like, share and subscribe. Palam.